Hey, we're back on this ReW WhO episode with TRiXIe, and now we have a future rising star, because you're pretty like rising, and you have a lot of fans, it seems, Derek Mega. Yeah, whenever your name comes up, people are like, oh, I know Derek, he's so talented, he's so this, he's so great. So, don't you find that you're pretty productive in what you're doing? You do.
I try to be.
You are. You're young and inspired. What inspires you, actually?
Well, what inspires me?
You do photography, film.
Video, a lot of video.
Yeah, I saw the one with the mirror.
Yes, I bought one for you.
You did? Oh my gosh! Can you say the name and the link and how people can find that?
Oh, okay. Well, I did a video in January. I started the project in August, and it's called The Visage, VISHE, which is a synonym for face. And it's a project that's this visual metaphor about. Oh, I should switch.
Yeah, because I'm always loud.
It's a visual metaphor for identity being a bricolage of consumed media. It's like whatever you watch, you project back.
So like mirror image?
Right, which is why everyone in the video
has a mirror face.
On their face. Do you want to see one?
Yeah, it's such a cool video, but it has flowers and it's a happy song.
Yes, but I think it's happy in a satirical way.
Oh, thank you. I'm trying to give up cynicism and satire. I think I have it ingrained in my DNA, and I just am so tired of it. And then you even say it. Are you cynical and satirical?
I have my moments.
See, I'm trying to think that I just have a hard time not. I don't know. All right, so now is that it?
Yeah, I mean, no, it opens. It's like
oh, it's sunglasses.
That's how it stays on your face.
I wondered how. Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's so perfect. I can fix my makeup.
So
look at me.
That's what most people's initial reactions actually.
Oh,
oh goodness, there's something.
You mean from the other person?
No.
Yes.
So did you learn a lot from doing this about yourself?
I learned a lot about how other people perceive themselves.
And what did you get the most? Like, what's people's perception? Did they perceive themselves like? Do you think, I hate saying right and wrong, but do you think people have the right or wrong perception of themselves?
Oh no, I think everyone has a completely inaccurate perception.
That's what I would think. And what do you mean? Did they, in what way? Like confidence? Do you think people act confident when they're not? And
I think there's even sampling. I think some people act more confident than they really should be. And I think that a lot of people act less confident than they really should be. And that's more, the second one is more optimistic. I just think that no one is really truly correct about how they view themselves, but I think that's very good.
I think so too. I often say, I wish I could see how other people see me for just even 1 hour.
Well, the funny thing is, I was at the Pink Pony.
Okay.
And the bathroom has this mirror that is unlike any mirror you've ever seen. It's called a true mirror, and it works with reflections of reflections of reflections, and it's this whole series, and it essentially shows you yourself in the mirror, but the mirror is reversed. So you see yourself really identically the way that other people view you.
Ah.
It's a really stunning experience.
So did you like how you saw yourself? I mean, you have how could you look bad, actually, Darren?
Well, it wasn't about good or bad, it was just, it was very strange. It was...
You didn't look like you thought you looked?
Well, you look the opposite of how you think you look, because everyone's face is much more asymmetrical than they really
Yes.
So when you see all those asymmetries on the opposite side of your face, and you've looked at a mirror a certain way for your entire life.
Oh, because you see the left side and the right side, and the right side.
When you hold up one hand, it'll show up on the other side.
Wow. On Ludlow Street, you mean, the Pink Pony? Mm-hmm. Wow, my friends own that place. I should go there.
It's a really strange thing, and I looked it up, and you can actually buy them. They're $230.
Wow.
And I think I need to get one.
Really?
It's a really magical apparatus.
So, where do you see yourself as an art maker, video maker? Do you pick the songs? How do you pick a song to make a video?
I listen to everything. I try to absorb as much as possible, and then I'll hear something, and then suddenly something will pop up.
And how much does it cost you to make a video?
Well, I don't have a lot
to
use.
You're young.
So I try to really make do with what I have.
So you can do a low budget video, very cool.
Well, I I've always loved like special effects art. It's if you don't have, you know, the money
Right.
of a Hollywood film, they
Yeah.
look very tacky. I feel like if you're going to do artificial special effects, like you need to really like go big or go home. And if you
Okay.
can't go big, you shouldn't do it at all.
I
They-
agree.
They end up looking really
Tacky.
kitschy.
Yeah.
So I only will use things that you can actually capture in real life with the camera. So that's why I'm building things now.
Right. That's fact. I love that you're built. Can you put this on again? Because I didn't really look at you. Did you look at Joni when she
I
had
did,
it on?
I did. I think that everyone looks extremely good in it.
I do too. I do too. So do you think if everyone walked around in these that the world would be a little different?
Frankly, yes, because well,
Nobody could see though.
well, no, that's the first version. I feel like when I have more money to work with,
Yeah.
I want to make one
With
with a
little
two-way
holes?
mirror, so that it's glass on the
Ah.
inside, so you can
So you
see
can see
out,
out.
of it, but you can never see anyone else's face. Can you
Ah.
imagine that? Like you'd be able to see through it and walk around with that if it was a two-way mirror.
Right.
So one day, I'll be able to get these custom carved circuits,
Wow.
attach clear glasses to the back or something, or even just glasses.
So
on.
is it like a mask though? Or are you hiding?
No, I think you're showing more.
How is that?
Because it says something about you that it would hypothetically say something about you that you're willing to sacrifice your visage.
Ah, so what do you think about those women that wear those things, those Muslim women that like hide their faces and?
I read an essay recently that it's part of the culture. It's not. A lot of people look at that and they're like, oh my goodness, you know what restriction? Actually, I don't want to say something that's incorrect, but I know that in Iran, when they changed power, there was a legal mandate that everyone had to remove the veil. You could not wear the veil.
Right.
And that was actually seen as a much higher level of restriction and suffocating of identity than actually being covered.
Right.
So I don't know how well I can speak on how I would feel about it, but
But if everyone had them on,
if everyone was wearing veils all the time,
then it's normal. So if everyone was wearing these, it would just be the normal way of wearing, right?
right? I love uniform. I love
You do.
uniform.
Did you wear a uniform when you went to school?
I did. I wore a uniform all through school, and now I
Wow.
wear a uniform every day still.
Is this your
No, I
uniform?
usually have a white dress shirt on. I actually wore a different shirt today because this is the image I took.
Let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the image.
So where'd you go to school?
I took this. This is that.
You went to SVA?
No,
Where'd you
no, I go to the new school.
The new school. I knew it was some downtown one. So what are you studying? That's really cool.
Thank you. What I'm studying culture and media. So I'm actually not doing video classes. I'm not learning how to make things in school. What I'm doing is I'm studying the information that really feeds and informs the concepts that I'm working with. And then what I'm making comes second. That's it. Completely independent.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years? What's your goal, dream?
Well, I definitely want to be able to. My only plan really is to just carry out all of the concepts and ideas I have for visuals. I just want to take everything that I imagine and just put it outside for other people to see.
So are you inspired by any artists of today?
Every single one.
That's cool.
I think if you're inspired by everyone,
Yeah.
then
It's infinite.
you end up really referencing no one too much.
That's an interesting concept.
I mean, the video I did for this, I started it with a quotation from Andy Warhol, who I'm sure, I mean, you can tell there's a lot of mirrors going on.
Right?
Uh,
It's hard not to be inspired by Andy Warhol.
of course, no, every artist post-Warhol is
Exactly.
inspired heavily by
Of
Warhol.
course.
Because he impacted art so much that if you're doing anything in art, it's impossible to exist independently from Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to. So he's definitely a very heavy influence, but I try
Right.
to really look at everything.
Right. So, do you, at this young age of your life, have any skeletons in your closet?
Skeletons in my closet. This has a skeleton in its closet.
Yeah? Tell me.
Yeah, look at how crappily it's made.
Why? How with the
It's
glue
like
you
stitched
mean?
together with like sunglasses and hot glue, and styrofoam that I carved with a kitchen knife.
How long does it take you to make one of these? Do the
Well,
mirrors come already cut, or do you
No,
even
the
cut
mirrors, I bought the mirrors at this tiny, tiny place in Chinatown. There were these little hand mirrors with big handles on them, and
those?
plastic handles all around.
Like Betty Boop and all those things?
Kind of.
Yeah.
And then I went to them and I found the right size and I realized this is the perfect size for what I want to do. It covers the face just enough and not too much.
Right.
And I said, how long do I have to wait before you have 100 of them that I can buy in bulk? So then I bought 100 in bulk. And I have to like break all of the plastic off of each one, so
Okay.
I'm shelling all of these mirrors in a panic.
Good for you, Derek
And
Mega.
the next-
I think that's really, really innovative.
Thank you. The next one I want to do with these, I want there to be like a theater with like 100 people all wearing them in the theater, and all watching something on the screen, but like you never see the screen, but you see it in everyone's face.
Ah, so do you like dream these things? Like what did you dream about last night?
What did I dream about last night?
Yeah.
I don't think it happens at night. I think when I get bored,
Yeah?
start thinking of things.
So what's your next vision?
I'm doing a lot of things right now. I'm actually making 3 things at once right now, which
Okay.
becomes very confusing because you're shooting a different thing every day and editing a different thing every day.
Right.
But something I'm really excited about finishing soon is actually comedy, and it's a comedic mockumentary. It's like 7 minutes long.
It sounds a little satirical to me.
Extremely satirical.
Yeah,
It's called-
what's it about?
It's called Pop Star Problems, and it's
Okay.
going to basically be about this character I wrote. She doesn't have a name, but she's a pop star, and in this imagined world, she's a just huge like Madonna level pop star.
Okay.
Her identity is kind of made up of. When I wrote her, it was basically this satirical look at every one of the major female soloists right now.
Okay.
And it's essentially going to be this documentary about like a day in her life that's cut with an interview of her, and makes fun of the idea, but in a very smart way. It's humor that's very informed by pop music theory, media theory, witty academic discourse about popular music. It's not like ha-ha humor. It's
Right.
like, oh, I was thinking of that too humor.
Right. So what do you think of Howard Stern?
What do I think of Howard Stern?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
I think his show is great.
I do too.
Yeah,
I do too.
I enjoy him.
So do you want to try some zucchini bread, even though like your skeleton's kind of lame?
Do I want to try some zucchini bread?
Yeah, it is National Zucchini Bread Day. Well, it was lame. Did you ever steal anything
Did I ever steal anything?
when you were like 5?
No, I'm very honest.
Did you ever
person.
take a polygraph test?
I'm
Did
very,
you ever lie about your age?
I'm a really bad liar.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible
What
liar.
sign are you?
I'm a Cancer.
Cancer?
So I wouldn't steal things because I know I would definitely get caught.
Right.
Because
That's good.
I'd have to tell. I'd have
Yeah.
to tell someone. I'd have to like run and call my best friend and tell her, but then I'd end up telling all of my friends and never.
Good for you. Well, you can have zucchini bread
That's nice.
because you're satirical enough that. Do you believe everybody else?
No, I don't think I believe anyone.
That's right. That's good. So how do people find you, and like do people submit things to you? Like would you make a video for someone? Or I mean I know you have to feel it, but like
Well, the
are
interesting
you
thing
open to hear submissions?
because I am working on such a small
Yeah.
budget.
Yeah.
What I've been doing is I used to go to transferred out of this college since, but I used to go to a college that was full of student actors who were all broke and all needed headshots, and I'm a photographer. So it was the
trade-off.
moment of really taking charge of capitalism and just making headshots for everyone. And then I've been doing the same thing with video actually, where I've been doing small, mini documentary videos for anyone who asks.
That's awesome. Wow, that's good to know. So how do people find you?
I started a website last year called DarianMega.tv, and that's basically the home for everything.
Again, real slow.
Yeah, and spell it.
Everything I do.
And then we gotta go.
Well, it's my name, Derek Mega, D-E-R-E-K.
And we'll have it on the
M-E-G-A.
ReW WhO website, so you can find him
And
there
it's
too.
.tv.
Dot TV.
Not .com,
That's-
.tv.
Yeah, because you should be TV.
Well, it's all visual, it's all video, so
Right.
why not be a TV show?
Well, thank you so much, and we want you to come back as you progress in this,
I would
Mega
love to.
world.
Thank you for having me on.
because you're going to be mega. I have a feeling.
That's
David
nice.
Mega.
Derek Mega, here he is.